find the side length, if the area is 100, I'm going to take the square root of 100, which is 10, because 10 times 10 gives us 100, okay? As we look at 2 or 3, anyone want me to do either 2 or 3 that you weren't too sure about? Should we do 3? Let's do 3 together. So you guys are going to write this down. So as I look at number 3, so this is, you could put, like on your paper, page 23, number 3. Okay. So we are going to start with the area A plus area B equals area C. And they tell me 2 pieces of information. They tell me A was equal to, the side was 15 meters, and C is equal to 17 meters. So, if the side is 15 to get the area, we are going to take the side and we're going to square it. That's how we get area. So 15 squared, these ones are multiplied, but if not, you're going to use your calculator, right, when we're on the test. So 15 times 15 is 225, right? So that was that. Plus, what's the area of B? Do we have any idea? There's nothing there, right? So we're going to leave it area B. Equals, well, side C was 17, so we're going to take the side and square it, which means 17 squared. If you remember when you memorize them, 289. So I don't know if you remember last year when you solved some equations, but if I had something like this, 225 plus an unknown equals 289, what do I do to get x by itself? How do I get the x? I would subtract what? X or 225? I'm going to subtract the 225. Okay, so I have minus 225. And someone said, well, you called this x and here you call, okay, so just remember, it's replacing it. It's my unknown. I don't know that. So I subtract those and I say, I like using area of B. So the area of B equals, I subtract these 2 and I get 64. And I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited. Everyone's like, why are you so excited? Because this is what kind of a number? Perfect? Perfect square. And I'm like, I know my perfect squares. If this is 64, if this is the area of B and it equals 64, to find the side, I take the square root of my area, which means the square root is 64, which means B equals 8 meters. Now, what I really want, you didn't write down much. Like all this isn't important to you. This is so important to me. You want to write this down when you're here with me in class. You're going to see it on the video when I attach it. So make sure you have it filled in yours, okay? All right, so we have 1 and 3 done. You just have to do 2. Is 2 like it? It's more like 1 than it is like 3, okay? Because they give you A and B, and you have to find C. So it's more like that, okay? So in Google Classroom, I say, hey, I need you to solve the problem. I might be looking and you say, oh, 2 squared plus 4 squared is equal to 4 plus 16, and you can use your calculator. And you go, oh, that's 20. And if this was supposed to be C squared, then C equals, and you can write like this on here, right? Now, I'm writing up here on the board. When I was doing it this morning, when my board wouldn't connect with the mouse, it's not as easy. So try it with your mouse and make sure. And then over here, are you just going to type and explain to me? I was sitting on a boat at the lake and fishing, and the sun was shining, so life was good. I really did not think about 2 squared plus 4 squared equals, right? That would probably be part of your picture, okay? The next question just says you're going to fill in your notes for the next thing. You're supposed to go through 11. This, you might want to draw this picture in your notes, right? Where's the hypotenuse? Oh, hypotenuse, always the longest side. The legs are always next to it, right? So we go through this. This next one says identify by moving the points, right? So I'm going to go, oh, my short legs missing? Right? Not right, right? So I need to move them to the right spots, move the hypotenuse, and so you're going to do that. And I'm going to be able to check those answers for you, right? So then it gets to this one, same thing, another one where you're practicing that. And then this is notes, and it says, write this down. Where? Open your notebook and either do it on the back page or the front, right? Does it matter to me? No, but write this down. What do these things mean? So I want to look at, this is the theorem we're going to use. I want everyone to go to 9. And you might be saying, Mrs. Thompson, I did this already. It's okay. I'm showing a second time if you get in. So, yes, and you can see how you can erase and go back, and you're going to do this for me. Okay, so everyone go to 9. When you're on 9, it says, oh, Pythagorean theorem. Click the calculator icon in the top center if you wish. So if you need a calculator, you click here and it gives you a calculator. I don't want to use that calculator. No problem, you don't have to. I want you to click this little icon back here. And so when you click this little icon, I want you to notice that as I do that, and I'm looking at this and I get, oh, you know, I know what I have to do. I have to square the numbers. Or I have to take the square root. And I happen to, somehow I hit 3 of those square roots. You want to make sure you know how to delete them so when you do the problem. Oh, you know what? I think I'd rather use my calculator for this one. What am I doing with the 3 and the 4? That's my A and my B, right? So 3, type it in with me on your calculator. So get to the calculator icon on number 9. I take 3 and do what with it? Square root or square? Square. So I hit square. So, oh, here's your answer, 9. Okay. Plus, what other square? 4 squared. I get 25. That's the area here. What do I have to do to get that answer? I might go, I'm going to take the what? Square root. So I go over here and I put square root 25. And how nice is that? It gives you the answer, right? So it's kind of calculating it for you. And then you might hit submit. Now, someone else might have said, you know what? As I was looking at that, I put it in this way, Mrs. Thompson. The square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared. Does it matter? Both give me that same answer as I'm looking at it. Whoa, dying. What's one of the sides? Side A. 12. So we're going to put 12 squared on your paper for number 1. This is on B2. This is page 24, right? Plus, write it down. You didn't write it on paper because you don't have yours. So 12 squared plus, this next one is going to be 5 squared. Have we memorized what 12 squared and 5 squared are? Yes. So we got 144 plus 25. So the question said, what's our area? So 144 plus 25. The answer for this question is 169 because we added those two. Down here it's saying, well, what is that side hypotenuse length? What is this C? So this is my area to get the side. So I'm going to take the square root of 169, the area that was here, okay? This is kind of like that activity where you have the A squared plus B squared. I would like you guys, I know it said originally in the assignment to do just 1 to 3. I want you to try these. You're not going to lose points if you don't get it done. I'm really going to look at the first 3. But as you look at number 4, could you tell me the area of this big square right here? It's 4, right? How about like this one? What would you say, Ethan? 2, because these 2 triangles together, like this one and this one down here in pink make 1, so that's 2. And so this one over here is also going to be 2. So it says, well, use these areas to show the Pythagorean theorem work. Well, A plus area B equals area C. Doesn't 2 plus 2 equal 4? So then this one, they're telling you side A is 8, side C is 17, and you're trying to find B. So when you do this one, this is your A squared plus B squared. You're going to put in 8 squared plus B squared. You have to do like we did number 3 today. You got to do some subtraction, okay? So tomorrow you're going to have time in class to work. I am not here tomorrow, okay? So you're going to have time to work on this. You could finish that project. You could go ahead and watch the video for the next section and be ready, okay?